Hello, my name is Charmaine Wilson and welcome to my blog. Today's blog is going to be the first in several series of grief talks. Why I am talking about grief is because it is something that all of us have to go through at one time or another. Some of you watching this blog may be very familiar with what I'm talking about, but others of you may be searching for answers. And I'd like this part of the blog just to explain to you that you are absolutely normal, that you are not alone, and that what you may be experiencing is what many others before you have experienced. When you first lose someone, whether it's by an accident or whether it's by a long-term illness, you will experience some of the following things. You will feel unbelievable pain that you never thought was possible. You will feel like that you have stopped, but the world keeps spinning. You will feel like so much shock, disbelief. Other things you may feel anger. You may feel angry at God. You may feel angry at the person who took your loved one away. You will be feeling things like you might be bargaining. You might be saying things like, God, take me instead because I can't bear the pain anymore. This is absolutely normal. There will be a stage when you will have to accept this death, but for right now, there's nothing that anyone can tell you that is going to make you feel better. This is the very first days and months of grief. I'm not sure how long everyone feels this way, but I know the first 6 months after a very unexpected death can be quite harsh and unrelenting. Everyone in your family will be feeling the grief in a different manner. It will be the same grief, don't get me wrong, but it's almost like everybody experiences it just a little bit differently. Men tend to revert into themselves. Women tend to be very vocal about the grief, but it's almost like a bomb has come and dropped on your family home and everyone's scattered in a different direction. Sometimes it's hard to understand why someone's not crying and you just can't stop crying. Don't judge their grief because their grief may come way later down the track, and that's when they're going to need you. For now, if they can be strong, let them be strong. And for you, if you may need to have to be strong later. So you just have to take this thing one day at a time. All the bargaining, all the pleading and all the begging isn't going to bring them back. That's a fact. But for now, this is what you will find yourself doing. Over the next few weeks, I would like to talk a lot more about this subject because there is so much more to talk about. I just hope that you know that you are not alone, that this grief you're experiencing has been experienced many times before, and that the pain, it will go away one day, I promise you that. Will you ever forget this person? No. Will you ever forgive who you think might have to be forgiven? That's up to you. And, you know, all I can tell you is that you can't jump over grief, you can't go around it, you can't dig under it, you have to go through it. So hopefully this next lot of blogs will take you step by step, day by day, and hopefully I can be of some assistance to you as you're going through those most terrible time in your life. Thank you for listening today, and I hope to see you on the next blog.